Hey Gemini, welcome to your mid-month update for January. We had the January initial love reading that was posted, and a lot of you asked me, you said I want a mid-month, so here's the mid-month update. We're going to go ahead and jump right on in, guys. I'm going to use this deck to get a feel for the energy, and then I'm going to use this deck for some love advice at the end after we see what's going on. Now, the initial reading for you guys for the beginning of the month was that a lot of you were reconnecting from someone from the past who was wanting to work things out, or like wanting another chance, but the universe kind of had other plans where it seemed like maybe it wasn't going to happen, or the reconciliation wasn't going to happen in that way. So there's something clearing here energy wise. There's some unfinished business that seems to be coming in the beginning of the month. We're going to check in at the mid-month and see what is happening now. See what's going on for you Geminis in love. Alrighty, so we're going to lay down 5 cards and see what they have to tell us about what is going on for you in your love life. Mid-month January. Okay. Go ahead and put this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, my friends. So, your first card here is Queen of Wands, okay? And this is a very fiery personality. So some of you may be dealing with a fire sign. Some of you may have fire in your chart, or you're dealing with someone that has a lot of fire in their chart. Gemini, I have to say, Queen of Wands, if it's coming in for some of you to just kind of take this attitude in love, she's very sexy. She's very confident. She is a self-made woman. Everything she has worked for. Nobody ever handed her anything, you know, so like she's gotten to where she is by getting tired of putting up with other people's crap. She just got tired of dealing with it, and she just handled her own. She, you know, I'm going to go out and do me, and she became successful and very independent. People love to be around the Queen of Wands. She's the life of the party. She's also very loving, and she doesn't forget where she came from. You know, she has a humbleness to her. Okay, so some of you might be in this energy, and some of you, I'm going to be very honest with you, Gemini, some of you are coming up the way that the Queen of Wands came up. You know, she didn't have anything and she came up in life. So those of you who do have this person coming back from the past, it might be because they see you're on the rise and they're just wanting to hitch onto your wagon. So be cautious about this. And some of you might be like, well, I'm still like kind of struggling, or I'm still not, like, I haven't like made it to where I want to be. I'm not like rich or anything like that. But they can see that there's something different about you, and they can see that you're changing and you're shifting in a positive way. And it's like they're trying to grab onto you now before you really take off, so that you take them with you. So this is something to just be cautious. Pay attention. Look for any red flags. Gemini, some of you are trying to latch on to somebody. Some of you are seeing somebody as a Queen of Wands, and you're trying to get in there, and you're hoping that like you can kind of go with them wherever they're heading or wherever they're going. Just be cautious that this doesn't cross the line and become more like using somebody, because that's not fair and that's not right. For some of you, Queen of Wands could be a third-party situation. Maybe this person's coming back because you found out that they were married, or they were dating somebody, or they hadn't broken it off with somebody else, and you were like, look, I'm not going to be like a extra slice of cake on the side here. Like, it's not going to happen. So your chemistry, your connection might really be very hard for this person to forget. Okay, some of you are being tempted, Gemini. Some of you are in a relationship, and maybe this person from the past or somebody new might be coming in and causing to tempt you a little bit. So there's a lot of busy energy around you guys in love mid-month. Queen of Pentacles, okay? So you all might be caught between two different people. It could be where there's a fire sign and an earth sign, or maybe you're a fire sign and you're cross-watching, and your Gemini is like trying to choose between an earth sign, or vice versa. this could be a couple of different people that are coming into your love life mid-month, where you're having to make a choice or a decision, or somebody may be kind of influencing what is happening with your relationship. Queen of Pentacles for me though, Gemini, I really love this energy. For some of you, this is more just kind of the energy that's coming in. And this is going to have to do with getting stabilized, creating a sense of home, having comfort in the home. When I see Queen of Pentacles, I think of that really, like, you know, putting some welcoming touches on your living environment, having nice things. It doesn't have to be materialistic, and it doesn't have to be like breaking the bank, but, you know, getting yourself some nice things. And Gemini, I see some of you are really like coming into that that feeling of romance, and so you might be coming into that energy of maybe you're just like going and like getting like some really comfy pajamas or really nice bed sheets that feel really good on your skin. Like, some of you are just doing things within your home that's opening you up to that energy or that vibration of like just sensual energy. And I don't necessarily mean sensual in terms of sex, but sensual, like things that are beautiful, things that feel good when you touch them, things that are very nurturing or soothing, because these are all things that help with raising the vibration and bringing in love. So I feel like some of you are just kind of in that moment, and so you're maybe decorating or doing things, excuse me, decorating or doing things that are bringing you into that vibration in your home environment. Some of you might be talking or might be in the works of talking about moving somebody in, or some of you are like at that place where you're like, you know what, I think I'm ready to like start building a life with somebody or making a home with someone. So some of you are really, really seriously debating this. That person might already be here for some of you, and some of you may be calling this person in. But when I see Queen of Pentacles, I think of like making the nest, making the home. Knight of Swords. There might have to be some conversations before things are decided. And when Knight of Swords is near, there's for sure going to be some friction. There is going to be some disagreement. There is going to be some level of argument. It doesn't have to be World War III. It doesn't have to be a big, massive explosion. But Gemini, you know, Knight of Swords is an air sign. And this could very well be you as an air sign. Knight of Swords has good intentions. Knight of Swords wants good for the people, wants good for people in their life, wants good for people around them. But this could really be energy where this person is very opinionated and has really strong opinions or feelings about things. And so for this reason, it's going to be important to try to be balanced. You might really feel very passionately about your ideas or your opinions, but try to be a little bit flexible, because this could be a make it or break it situation, Gemini. You might burn a bridge here, and it doesn't have to get to that level. It doesn't have to be that way. So even if you're delivering truth, or even if you're having to speak about something that offended you or upset you, or maybe you're like trying to consider giving somebody another chance or going after someone, asking them for a second chance, you might have some truth to deliver in ways in which like you're trying to say, hey, like it wasn't all my fault. Just be careful and just be cautious about how we're going to do this, or how you're going to move forward with this conversation. A little bit of sugar, you know, a spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down, like Mary Poppins. Be cautious in how you're communicating. Pay attention to your communication style, because there is potential here for like real stability with Queen of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is holding on too tightly. So I feel like some of you are trying to work something out with someone, but neither of you is trusting the other person. And both of you are being maybe a little bit standoffish. Four of Pentacles could also be where maybe some of you are coming up and you feel like this person's coming around you because they see like you've got this money, you're coming up, and you might feel like they're after you for your money, and you might be like you know, clutching your wallet, clutching your purse, like, oh, okay, I don't know about this, you can't have any of my money, I worked for it, it's mine. You know, I don't know, like some of you might be like in that energy where you're like, this is my blood, sweat, and tears, and you got another thing coming. If you think you're just gonna come into my life and like, you know, get a free ride off of this, you know, but It's going to be different for different ones of you. Some of you are more maybe not clutching onto your purse or your wallet, but maybe you're more so like clutching onto your feelings, where you're just like, I don't know if I'm ready to let this person in. Four of Pentacles could very much be somebody who's building walls, or you're trying to get past those walls, okay? So those of you who are having issues with communication, keep in mind this person just might not be completely and totally feeling safe to open up or to disarm, and maybe you're that person. Okay, so there's a lot of sticky energy here, a lot of powerful energy. The thing is that there's so much potential here. Like, this could really grow into something really substantial, but it's just, there's a lot of uneasiness, a lot of mistrust, and a lot of, like, you know, both people wanting to do things their way, I think. So balance is going to be important, Gemini. Balance is going to be very important. Your outcome here is the Sun card. This is a significant soulmate, you guys. A very significant soulmate. And there's potential here for long-term happiness, long-term joy. Sun card is true love. It's recognition. It's like building each other up. It's children even. So it could be, some of you maybe are getting together with like a childhood sweetheart coming back into your life. Some of you could have somebody coming in where your inner children are really connecting with one another and really coming into this really powerful, loving energy of just having somebody to be playful with. And some of you are very well involved with someone who is going to be the future, you know, mother or father of your children. So this is very significant energy. Now I want you to understand something. This can still go either way because there's all these energies here. And I think it's coming down to communication. If this is going to work, you really have to pay attention to the communication and find ways to where you can trust and let this person in without letting yourself be a sitting duck. You can be cautious without being a stone wall. Okay? You can be cautious without being a stone wall, Gemini, and vice versa. You know, if maybe somebody's coming in and you're in that energy. And so I would just say this is going to be like, don't make any sudden moves. That's all I can say. Don't make any sudden moves. Take this day by day. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with this person. There's definitely some kind of like, I don't know. Do I trust you? Do I not trust you? There's some like scary, or like not scary, but like each of you are a little bit scared about the situation. So day by day, my friends, don't make any sudden moves. Let's see what the advice is for love here. For January, for Gemini, or for those dealing with Gemini. Alright, honeys. Let's see. Oh, they're not wanting to pop out. Come on, cards. Work with me here. Okay. Okay. So we've got go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Ooh, and forgiving and learning. Woo, Gemini. Okay. So, okay, again, like some of you are on the fence about this. Like, do I let this person in? Do I not let this person in? And you have expressed your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this is about giving this a chance, right? You have the potential here for the Sun card. It could very well go into that Sun card energy. And so the universe is saying, give this a chance. Now, whether or not this relationship is going to work out depends on this. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Now, I'm going to be very clear with you. Some of you do have a situation, either you're the Gemini or it's a Gemini coming in, who wronged you. Like, you were straight out wronged. In some cases, this person is a very toxic person. Like, maybe for some of you, you're like, there's no way in hell I can give this person another chance. They were dangerous, or they were hurtful in some way that was not healthy, or they're a narcissist, or whatever it might be, okay? Whatever it might be. For those of you, the universe is letting you know that you are on the path to having this sun energy in your love life and having this happiness. But this needs to be cleared out one way or another. This needs to be finalized one way or another, and this needs to be forgiven, and this needs to be healed, and then the doors are opening up. This is a general reading, guys. For some of you, you're letting in a significant soulmate, you're giving them another chance, you're getting past, you know, whatever happened, and you're moving forward into a love life with this person. For other ones of you, you're like getting some healing or releasing a person, and then that's immediately opening a gateway to your soulmate. The next 6 months are going to be massive right now in terms of manifesting because of the new moon and the eclipse energies. So just keep in mind that right now is the time to really, really, you know, put that out there into the universe. What you're bringing in, love life, money, family, all of it. Check out your moon sign and rising sign. That will add more information about how these energies are affecting you specifically, you know, because we're all going to be different with our planet placements and where we are in our journey in life. You may need a private reading. Reach out and let me know, guys. All of my contact info and reading options are in the description. And I've really been enjoying getting to know a lot of you. So thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing. Thank you so very much, guys. And make sure you check out the weekly forecasts for love, not love, I'm sorry, like family and work and all that stuff. Because I do general readings during the week as well. So be sure to check those out too, guys. Take care.